Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. Just about 11:15 in Honolulu, 5:15 in New York. It is Thursday, 24th day of January 2019, and this is the Daily Report for Gold and Silver. With the exception of platinum, we do have the precious metals complex lower on the day, and this due to a dollar strength. We'll look at the dollar in a second. First to gold, we are currently trading at $1,279.90, down $4.10. That, of course, is basis February. When we go out to the April contract, down $4.30 at $12.85.90. And, of course, that is really the contract that we'll want to look at on our next trade. Silver also trading lower on the day, $15.32, putting it down about 6 cents. And palladium really taking it hard, down $27.50 at $1,280 per ounce. We're actually seeing gold and palladium go back into parity. And then lastly, we do have platinum higher on the day, $804.80, up $8.40. As I said, it was dollar strength today that really contributed, most importantly, to the higher pricing that we saw in the precious metals markets, with the dollar index up 43 points, almost a 0.5% gain at 96.23. In terms of equities, we have the composite higher on the day. That is up about 0.7% at 70.73. But both the industrials as well as the S&P are trading lower. S&P down about 22 points and 4 points on the Standard & Poor's 500 E-mini. So traders, absolutely no doubt we do have some weakness in the precious metals complex itself. We talked about the fact over the last couple of days that ever since we developed that very, very tight range, that of course is on January the 4th, we had this compression triangle. That compression triangle did finally hit the apex and break. It broke to the downside. I was expecting it to break to the upside. I was incorrect in that. That being said, where will this correction end and what is a good entry point to our next trade? And there's a couple of areas we want to look at. There is some support at the 0.38% retracement level at 1275. We, of course, will go in April, but I do want to look at the February charts because they are a little bit more active. We now have equal bottoms coming in. The low today was 75.30 and 75.80 is that support level that we've earmarked. We had this genuine golden cross the other day, but to have this have some real merit, we really needed to see the market find support and then bounce back up. In terms of where I think it could go, I want to take a look at another chart where I've put in some calculations as well as some predictions. And so traders, the way that I am looking at it is there's probably two logical places where we could find support in gold. The first we just talked about, that is current pricing at the current support level, 1275. Market is at 1279, so it is well off of that. If this area cannot hold, the next logical area to look at is going to be the 0.5 or 50% retracement, and that comes in at 1246. And what I've done on this particular chart is I've done some projections. They are both based upon Fibonacci retracements as well as Elliott wave calculations, and these calculations are really looking at wave 5 being equal to wave 1 in terms of length. And this is what I'm looking at. If the market continues to track lower, I believe it has the potential to go as low as 46. At that point, it will begin to trade higher. This lower move would take my upside target to anywhere between 1309 and 1323. However, if by chance we see gold pricing find support at this area and begin to track higher, then we could see the market trade as high as 1352 or 1338. So these are my predictions, and they're really contingent upon where this current correction or this wave 4 terminates or ends. And traders, I've gone ahead and put up a daily chart. This, of course, is the April contract. We can see that similar movement, but when we look at the last 3 trading days, we cannot see any kind of solid support coming in at this 0.23 level. It shows it a little bit better on the February contract, but nonetheless, my recommendation is going to be to sit on the sidelines to wait with no active trades in gold and see if this market finds support here at this area or if it's going to drift a little bit lower. In the case of the April, the next point I would look at would be the 0.38% retracement at 1269.60. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the weekly wrap-up and review. Bye-bye.